Hello everybody, my name is Christopher Box and I am the Hair Extension Geek. Today we're going to be talking about a strand by strand, or some people like to call it fusion system, that really is, I'd say, revolutionary, but for me as a stylist, makes it a lot easier to do fusion hair extensions. And this, it's actually made by Balmain, and I don't know if a lot of people know this, but Balmain is actually a fashion house out of Paris. So what I like about Balmain, it's kind of like getting the Gucci of hair extensions. Let me show you this. What I loved about the system the first time I saw it was Balmain really, let me get a little bit closer, really didn't spare any expense when it came to the presentation. So you get that total feeling. So let's open up a box. Let's, strand by strand is a method that is used to attach probably 20 to 30, say 20 to 30, probably like 30 strands of hair, just depending upon the system, to the within like the first quarter inch of the root area. So so just basically a little bit away from your root, it's going to attach to your hair. Traditional strand by strand goes in 20 to 30 strands at a time, and you have to roll and you have to do all this stuff to make it attach. What I like about this, Balmain actually, we do these are called treatments. So there are basically 30 bonds that come in a treatment. Let's pull this out. So what's really awesome about these is that they go in 5 bonds at a time. There is actually a little, let me show that to you. There is a little cartridge that these get put into, and then there is an application tool that almost, for lack of a better description, it looks like a gun. I call it the hair extension gun. So you take a section in the hair and you attach 5 bonds at one time. And what's beautiful about this is it uses something called flux technology. So what the actual application gun does, it takes and heats up, and it's going to take the bond at the base of the hair extension, and it actually pulls it through your own hair. And what that means for you is that your hair is thoroughly coated with the bond, so that way the bond failure or slippage is very low with this system. Also, what I like about this is it has every single bond is completely the same and uniform. So it's these beautifully shaped bonds. They're going to be flat on the back, and they're going to be kind of rounded and beveled on the top. What that means for you is that they're going to feel a lot more comfortable. Whenever it actually attaches to your to the root of your hair, what it does is actually takes and it spreads the hair out. So what that means is it's not going to have like the traditional spaghetti noodle effect that sometimes with strand by strand, and you know what I'm talking about, where if you see somebody who's not round brushed their hair properly, that they're going to have like the little spaghetti strands, and you're like, okay, they have hair extensions. So this actually kind of alleviates that. Also, because it is so much faster to put in, the price point on these is a little bit more reasonable than a lot of traditional strand by strand. In my salon, we to do a full length application is around $900 to $1,000, which I know some people out there are like, oh my God, that's so expensive. But really, for strand by strand, it's pretty fair. And also, this comes in 2 different textures. It comes in a regular, and it also comes in a fine texture. So that's really awesome for someone who has maybe finer hair and wants that quality to kind of blend in with their own hair. That's pretty much system volume in a nutshell. I do like that they give, again, they're really big about the guarantee. They have a guarantee on this, so they number it for batch numbers, so that way, if anything does go wrong, that they'll absolutely replace the hair. So, and honestly, I've not had anything ever happen with the system volume in the salon. Well, I'm Christopher Box. I am the Hair Extension Geek. Please like us on Facebook, subscribe to us on the YouTube, and of course follow us on Twitter. Thanks a lot, and I'll talk to you soon.